Hey guys, it's Bianca Sophia. I wanted to hop on because I was talking to one of my spiritual friends. He was asking about the AI boxes, and I was like, I need to make a video about that, like the AI boxes, right? And that's not going to be this video, guys, sorry. But I also put, because and I told him, like, you need to watch my videos because the seraphim come through to talk through me to you guys, right? To other seraphim, people from the seraphim, the super soldier bloodline or whatever, right? Because that's what they are. They are super soldiers, right? And I was like, I haven't I wonder if any of the archangels wanted to talk. I always have Seraphim, Michael or Sophia come in lately, but I know I got to post the Sophia videos. That video got messed up. The audio is so bad on it, so it's like I don't even want to post it. But you guys are gonna have a hard time hearing it. But I will post it. But I was like, let me. I never let Haylel come in and talk, right? Like, I wonder if Haylel wants to talk. And of course, as soon as I say that, he's like, yes, please, Like, oh my God, like I'm supposed to be like letting them talk a lot, and I'm not doing that or something. But it's like, damn, you guys, you put a lot on my plate. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's awesome that I'm merging with all of my higher aspects. But when you find out your higher aspects are these ancient souls that are like the most powerful ancient souls of the cosmos, it's kind of, it's like a punch to the stomach, isn't it? It's like, wait, what? Oh, excuse me, what did you say? Like I don't mean to sound like I have an ego. Like, that's not me at all. Like, that's, people that know me know that that's not me. I'm very humble, right? I'm a bitch sometimes, yes, but I'm humble. I'm a humble bitch, right? And I'm overly emotional, sensitive. But, I mean, hello, I'm overly sensitive because I'm in hell, but I'm from heaven. Do you know what I mean? Hello? I think everybody would be a crying mess of emotions, a ball of emotions. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fuck you. You're such a... He's always fucking with... I feel like this is definitely Haylel's coming through. See, he always messes with me. So, the one that curses? That's Haylel. The one that's like, fuck. Like you'll hear Michael also talking, and all of a sudden, he's always blaming it on me, but I feel like it's himself, right? It's that little Haylel part of him, right? Hold on. I'm lighting up a cigarette. See, Haylel's like, Tucci, like... He's such a fucking goofball, you guys. Hold on. He's already cracking jokes. Hold on. Haylel, just hold on. He's like, any day now. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let Haylel come through. Yes, Haylel Lucifer. He's going to come in and talk in a second, I guess. And please behave, Haylel. Or you know what? Be your goofball self, I guess. Show them how, you're really, who you really are. Like this big-ass goofball that, let me stop there. I'm going to stop there. I don't want him to get mad at me. He's like, you can never make me mad. Oh, that's so sweet. He's such a sweetheart, too. Well, let me stop. Let me stop there. Okay. All right. Haylel, come on. Okay, let me take a couple breaths. Hold on. I'm going to pause it. So when he comes back, yeah. Really quick, you guys. I just, Haylel always, remember I told you how he likes to show me himself as Ian Summer, but I can't say the last name. And I'm like, all right, stop, just take the mask off, right? Show me the real you. I know you look like Michael, exactly like him, so just show me your real face. Stop with the masks. I'm so sick of people wearing masks. And he knows this. He knows, how this really bothers me, right? The freaking face switching and all that. I can't take that. And isn't that funny how in that September video I made, how there's a being in a tower, and he's dancing, and he right? These guys, they love to dance, right? He's doing all these cool moves, right? And as he's switching, he's switching to different beings, different gods. Isn't that interesting? See what I mean? Really, Haylel? Really? Hello. It is I, Haylel Lucifer. He's joking, you guys. He's making fun of himself. That's enough from the peanut gallery now. That's enough. Hello, you guys. Yes, my name is Haylel Lucifer. the Lightbringer, right? I'm a lot like my brother, but I'm a little bit more sarcastic, like Bianca said. I like to play jokes on people. I like to prank people. I like to scare people. Wow. This is my time, Bianca. Step back. You see? He's like, we're... Stop. Let me talk. What are you... Stop. Oh my God. What are you doing to me? Stop. Stop. Shh. Hello, guys. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I like to, I'm a jokester, yeah. I like to prank people, like I said. I like to be a jokester. I like to have fun. I like to dance. I like to sing. And most people, when they think of Haylel Lucifer, or Lucifer, I should say, they get a negative feeling about that name, right? Which it's hard not to have a resentment about that, right? I have since healed that, yes, but in the beginning, it kind of, I did not like that. And still to this day, people, when they hear my name, are disgusted. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew that coming here to bring the light would... I knew that it was going to be blamed all on me, right? I'm not trying to play the victim or anything like that. I'm just saying I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I was willing to do whatever it took to help this planet, to help humanity. Because I love humanity. Because I am humanity. I am at one with humanity. I am humanity's father. Yes? Yes, that is true. I am humanity's father. Everybody on this planet right now has a piece of me in them. Yes? All of you. If you were on this planet, you came from me. I know a lot of people won't like to hear that, but it's true. I am Sophia's twin flame, right? Like Michael. But it's different with Michael. Michael was not, he did not have to come down here. I mean, don't get me wrong. He ended up coming anyway, you know, but in a different way, right? A lot of the archangels ended up getting lost and ended up in this mess trying to... Let me explain to you what happened, kind of, in a way that you'd understand. So, imagine your twin brother, whom you love dearly, right? You're watching from above, right? Out of the game. And I'm in the game, right? He's watching from above. And see, I'm watching from above, but he's watching from above that above, right? It's hard to explain where you'd understand, okay? I started to fractalize into this dimension, yes. And it was, things got bad quickly, but we knew this was going to happen. This, to bring the light, it's got to get really dark, right? Almost to the point where there's no light left, right? That's the only way you'll look for the light, is when you have no light left, right? So I fractalized into this realm, and the darkness took hold, and it took hold fast. Take the memory out, and it really goes fast, right? Because you have no memory of the previous life, so it got dark very fast, and we knew this was going to happen. Michael was going to do the job, but I insisted that I do it, right? And it was always supposed to be that way, isn't it? Because twin brothers, one represented the light, one represented the dark, yes? Now, we both have, remember, we both have distorted versions of ourselves. That's a whole nother book, a whole nother story we'll leave for another day, okay? But just know that those distorted versions of myself ended up in all of these different parallel Earths, yes? And the fall happened pretty quickly after that, yes? Trying to think of how I'm supposed to, but see, yeah, I'm not going to go into the whole time thing, because the whole, is that the past or is that the future? That's a whole nother story. It's the past and it's the future. It's the beginning and it's the end as well, right? It's hard to explain, but we'll get back to that another time. So, I want you to imagine you're watching your twin brother, whom you love dearly, suffer, right? What would you do? What would your brother, if you really loved your brothers, right? And remember, your brothers are angels. They're angelic, right? They serve to, that's what they do. They help people, especially people that are suffering, right? Now, this didn't happen in every realm. It's hard to explain. It's very complex and it's very intricate. But my brothers seen that I was suffering, right? And what did they do? I told them not to do it, but they did it anyway, right? They decided to come into the game as well, right? Start to fractalize into it to try to help me, right? There's a lot more to this, like the super soldiers. Yes, the Archangels involved, and let me tell you right now, yes, the Archangels were and are involved in the super soldier program. Bianca has told you the truth about that. We had to find a way to save ourselves, right? So we had to make a super soldier, right? We would say we're using them for the dark, right? But in reality, we were just fooling everyone, right? Into creating soldiers for the light. But we had to go along with the dark first. And then we would do what we're doing now. We are taking those dark soldiers back, we're turning them to the light, and then we used them to beat them, right? Because we did win this war. It's won. It's just got to come down into the physical, right? And yes, there's still cleanup going on. There's still healing. It's like we're still cleaning up. It's not over, but we did win, because in the future, it's done. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you hear me talk, you'll hear me come in through at different time points, right? So, so my brothers and sisters decided to come in to help, right? And how did they do that? How do you think we did that? Through the Super Soldier program. Yes. Doesn't make sense? But you're like, well, what? So wait, what came first, the Super Soldiers or the Angels? And that's another thing. It's like the chicken or the egg. And I would say both are true, right? Hold on one second. Bianca's got to smoke, of course. That's okay, but Michael, like they're okay with that. They like. Let me just stop. I'm not gonna rat anyone out. You already did, Halo. Okay, so. So it's hard to explain, but basically we came from the future, right, to the past, to bring our genetics into this realm, right, so we could create the super soldiers, right, and we became more powerful. Our angelic status, I don't know if that's the right word, we became more powerful angels because of this super soldier program, right? There's a whole hierarchy of angels, as you know, right? There's angels, there's archangels, there's cherubim. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's a lot. But know at the top there is the seraphim, right? And we were able to become the seraphim through this super soldier program, right? It's very interesting, isn't it? And no one knows this. So this channel is going to blow up sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. Because Bianca was the first to talk about this, right? I mean, let's give credit where credit is due. James Rink did say he had Archangel. He was heard from someone else that he had Archangel Michael DNA within him. But no one knew, not me, but others knew. We didn't know, or they didn't know if that was true or not. They're like, what? No way, right? But Bianca figured it out, well, with the help of us too. But yes, all super soldiers have archangel blood, archangelic blood, right? In some form or another, right? Okay, there's some that don't, but it's complicated. It's because they do, but they don't. I'm not going to try to explain that one to you right now. Just know that there's some that don't, but they do. Because in the future they do, right? Because we had to heal them. So in the beginning they did not, but then at the end they did, because of the transmuting that took place in the now, right? This work that you guys are doing right now, some of you unconsciously, you are transmuting these super soldiers. And as you do that, what's happening? They're turning into angels, aren't they? They're going from reptiles to angels, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're actually changing the DNA of these creatures. You're changing these reptiles into angels. Do you understand? So, Bianca is also Haylel Lucifer. She's Lucifer. She's Sophia, the Divine Mother, right? She had to get in the dark too. She had to go to sleep too, right? We all went to sleep in one form or another at different times. We are all programmed and scheduled, and there's an alarm clock set, right, to wake us up at a certain time. And this is what we call divine timing, right? And Bianca loves that word. She loves that word. And she's still, I mean, to this day, she still has trouble with, and I'm sure a lot of you guys too. It's like you've become isolated, right? It's like your friends don't really talk to you anymore. Or it's like Bianca has no friends, but there's a reason for that, right? We've isolated her for a reason, yes? No. She's isolated. She had to be isolated for a long time, right? She had to be isolated for, like, if you want to say 10 years. Yeah. That's why that 10-10 is important, right? 10. I want you to think about this. Some speaking to someone specifically. 7 plus 10 is what? Yes. And what's 17 plus 10? 27. Yes. So 7, the number after 16, because if I say that number, we'll get flagged. And 27, 10, 10. Do you get it? And those years are not correct. The years that you were so-called born are not the real years. I'm not going to tell you the years right now, but you guys have an idea. So Bianca's birthday was September 7th, right? Okay. If you add 10 to that, it's September, yes? Okay. And then add another 10, so you're going 10, 10, 17 plus 10 is what? September 27th, yes. That is a clock. It's a clock on multiple different levels, right? 10 years, and in 10 years, but not in the way you think. It's 10 years for each of them. They both had to spend 10 years apart. Right. Just like with the days they were born. It's all connected. Right. So, I want you guys to keep on fighting. Excuse me. Fighting the good fight. Yes. Keep transmuting. Keep working. If these weird things start happening to you, just go with it. If you start You just, you're doing something like whatever, sitting there watching a video or eating or whatever, or you're riding your bike, whatever it is. And you have weird flashes coming, like gross thoughts, gross, weird flashes of gross scenes, right? Just know that as they come through, you're healing that. You're transmuting that, yes. Don't be scared of it. Yes, it's disgusting. Some of that stuff you see is rather disgusting. It's embarrassing. It's just, ugh, right? But just know as you see it, it's gone. You're transmuting that. And if some of you are struggling right now with that, or you will be, I'm just giving you a warning now. But this is your light work. This is what you've come to do. Okay? And I love you guys more than anything. Right? And in the end, everyone will know the truth. Right? Everyone will know everything. And it might seem like you're alone right now, but you're not. There's a reason that you're being isolated from the physical humans, the other physical humans. First of all, you're not a human. Have you figured that out yet? Right. And once your work is done, you will connect with your soul tribe again. Yes. So I want you to stop stressing about that. All I want you to worry about is yourself. Doing your light work. Because as you work within, you will see the outer reality start to match that. It is scientifically impossible for that not to happen. Okay? So like Michael says, and Michael L. says, relax, right? Chill out. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. And it's not so bad, is it? You're all alone, but it's probably the happiest you've been in a long time. I'm not saying all the time. There's bad days, yes, but there's moments when feels like you're in heaven, right? So eventually, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be in heaven all the time. Yeah. And there's darker aspects of myself still running around, causing chaos, right? But that is their job. They're putting on a show. Most of these chaotic, how do I say this? These tribulations, right? These chaotic storylines that you're seeing and hearing. In the past, they would have been real. They would have been MK Ultra slaves running around, causing chaos. But this is different. This is a real show. What you're seeing is not real. It's all an illusion. All of it. It's an illusion. We've put a stop to the sickness. Yes. But we have to wake up humanity. We have to wake them up. And the only way is to show them they have to be shown. Right? You cannot tell someone something. They have to be shown, right? So that's what we're doing. And if people don't want to wake up, they're going to get spanked, okay? Not by me. This is Sophia. She's the one that talks about that. And you'll hear her talk about that. It's like, and she mentions this, how when you see a bad child treating another child, an innocent child, horribly, right? They keep poking or messing with that child. No matter how many times you say stop, life after life after life, they keep doing it. Well, eventually they're going to get a spanking by their mother, right? And that's what's going to happen. These people are going to start, they're going to start to get the proverbial spanking, yes? And they'll keep getting spanked until they wake up. So, maybe I should have ended that happier. Well, no, that is happy, right? These people need to wake up. And like Bianca has said, and just my other brothers and sisters, you gotta wake up. And if you are awake and you're not speaking truth, just know that you're not doing your work. And you signed a contract to do that work. Get to work. Get to work now. Okay? And call on our help. We can help you. Call on any of the archangels, any of the seraphim, any of the angels, right? Just say, I call on, any angels, or the hierarchy, the whole hierarchy of the angels. Whoever can come and help me, come and help me. And they will be there. Okay? So stop effing around, right? I love you guys. I love you with all my heart, or else I would not be here. I would not be here right now, right? if I didn't love you guys. I could just say F it and, you know, go to heaven and just, you know, have a colada and just relax, right? But I'm not doing that, am I? No. We're here in the nitty-gritty thick of it. The sickness. And it got quite sick, didn't it? Right. And I want nothing to do with it anymore. I don't want the sickness. It's enough. Enough is enough, right? It's time for the light. Excuse me. It's time for the light to come in, right? And it's balance. This whole universe must be balanced. And guess what? All the dimensions above you, quote unquote, they are balanced. So all that's left is the solar system and some other solar systems in this galaxy, right? Because you know, Earth is on the outer part of this galaxy. But those outer solar systems are being healed, transmuted, and you know, you're going to ascend all together. It's hard to explain. I don't want to get into the galactic stuff because it gets really confusing when you're not in your multidimensionality all the way. But you guys will be getting there. It's happening. It's starting. Can't you feel it? Right? I know Bianca's feeling it. She's like, she doesn't know what the heck's going on at the time because there's so many of us merged with her now. So, like she said, it's getting crowded in here, right? And that's what happens if you are an ancient being, and you are a part of the top. You're going to have a lot of beings in you, right? But the beings that are allowed within you are only of the highest love and light, unconditional love, right? That's why you have to read that script every day, so no others can get in, right? But yes, when you are doing your light work, your shield is taken down, but not all the way. It's just enough so these others can come through to be transmuted, right? Okay, and we'll get into more of that too. But I want to go ahead and sign off because I don't want this to get too long, and yeah. I love you guys very much. Here's Bianca. Hey guys, wow, I'm surprised how serious he was. Oh, I'm gonna start my phone. Like, that was like really good, Haylel. That was really good. Well, that's all I got for you guys for now. I love you guys. Shields up, swords up. Let's get it.